Most people think a full home means a full life. But here is the truth. Empty space is not empty. It is powerful. In Japan, many homes have almost nothing extra. No pile of maybe someday clothes, no drawer full of tangled cables, no shelf of unread books collecting dust. And yet these homes feel calm. They feel light. They feel like you can breathe in them. You walk in and your shoulders just drop. Here's the counterintuitive part. The less they keep, the more they seem to have. More time, more peace, more energy at the end of the day. It sounds impossible. How can having less give you more? But there is a quiet Japanese logic behind this. It is not about being a minimalist. It's not about throwing everything away. It's about choosing what deserves space in your home and in your mind. There's a word for this, Danshari. It simply means let go of excess. That's it. 5 words and your home changes. Today, I'm going to show you 10 things Japanese people almost never keep at home. Not because they can't afford them, not because they don't care, but because they've learned something most of us haven't. Every object you own asks something from you. It asks for your attention. It asks for your energy. It asks for a little piece of your peace. Imagine walking into your home tonight. No stacks of paper glaring at you, no overflowing closet sighing every time you open it. Just space, just quiet, just you, finally exhaling. This isn't about scrubbing your house today. This is about understanding a mindset that will save you hours every week, a mindset that will lower your stress before you even notice it's happening. Stay with me. By the end of this video, you'll see your home differently. You'll see your life differently too. So let's talk about what they don't keep, and more importantly, let's talk about why. Now, let's be honest for a second. Your home is probably not calm right now. Most people's homes aren't, and that's not your fault. You come home tired, you drop your bag by the door, you promise yourself you'll deal with it later. But later becomes tomorrow, tomorrow becomes next week, and soon that pile is just part of the furniture. Sound familiar? You open a drawer looking for scissors. Instead, you find 7 old chargers. None of them match anything you own. You open your closet. Clothes you haven't worn in 2 years stare back at you. Some still have tags on them. Every one of them whispers a tiny bit of guilt. This is the cycle so many of us live in. Buy something, use it once, forget it exists, feel guilty when you see it again, buy something new to fix that feeling, and the cycle continues. It's exhausting, isn't it? Not just physically, mentally. Every object in your home is quietly asking for a decision. Should I keep this? Should I toss this? Do I still need this? Your brain makes hundreds of these tiny decisions every day, even if you don't realize it. This is called decision fatigue, and it drains you before you even start your real work. Here's where the Japanese approach becomes different. It's not about guilt. It's not about forcing yourself to be perfect. It's about designing your environment so your mind doesn't have to fight it every day. There's a concept called ma. It means the space between things. Not empty, just breathing room. In Japanese design, this space is intentional. It's not wasted, it's protected. Because space gives your eyes somewhere to rest. It gives your mind somewhere to rest too. Think about your favorite calm place. A quiet cafe, a tidy hotel room, a friend's minimal apartment. What do they have in common? Space, openness, nothing screaming for your attention. Now think about your own home. Is it giving you that same feeling? Probably not yet. But it's not because you're messy. It's because no one ever taught you what to remove. This is not about having a bare, cold house. It's about creating a home that supports you instead of draining you. A home that feels like a deep breath, not a to-do list. So let's get into it. 10 things Japanese homes almost never hold on to. And more importantly, 3 simple pillars that explain why. Now, Let's break this down into 3 pillars. Each one holds a few of these 10 things. Each one will change how your home feels. Pillar 1. If it has no clear place, it doesn't stay. In many Japanese homes, everything has a home base, a specific spot it lives in. If something doesn't have a spot, it doesn't belong in the house. This is why you rarely see piles of loose mail, or random tangled cables, or extra plastic bags shoved under the sink. If an object can't be given a home, it's usually let go. Here's your micro action tonight. Pick one drawer, just one. Give every item inside it a home. If something doesn't fit anywhere, it leaves. The benefit is instant. You'll open that drawer tomorrow and feel relief instead of dread. Imagine opening every drawer in your house like that. How much lighter would your mornings feel? Pillar 2. Duplicates are a hidden tax on your energy. Japanese homes rarely keep 3 spatulas, 5 old phone cables, or 10 half-used bottles of lotion. Owning duplicates feels like safety, but really it's just clutter wearing a disguise. Here's your micro action. Open one cabinet, find one duplicate item. Keep the best one, let the rest go. The benefit? Less searching, less "where did I put the good one?" Less noise every time you open that cabinet. Picture your kitchen with one drawer of tools you actually use. No digging, no frustration. Doesn't that sound easier already? Pillar 3. If it holds guilt instead of value, it's not worth keeping. This is the emotional core of Japanese minimalism. Many homes avoid keeping gifts they never liked, unused hobby equipment, old clothes bought for a version of themselves that no longer exists. These items don't spark joy, they spark quiet guilt every time you see them. The Japanese approach says something simple: an object's job is to serve you now, not to remind you of who you thought you'd become. Micro action for tonight: find one guilt item. One thing that makes you feel bad every time you see it. Let it go, donate it, or move it out of sight. The benefit is huge. Every time you walk past that spot, you'll feel lighter, not guiltier. Now, imagine your whole home working like this. Every drawer has a purpose, every shelf has breathing room, every object earns its place. How would your evenings feel if your home stopped nagging you? How would your mornings feel if you weren't searching for anything? This isn't about owning less for the sake of less. It's about owning things that actually support your life. Objects should serve you, not the other way around. These 3 pillars quietly explain most of the 10 things you'll never find in a traditional Japanese home: loose cables, duplicate tools, guilt gifts, unused decorations, expired products just in case. Each one fails one of these tests: no home, no purpose, no peace. Now, here's the truth beneath all of this. This isn't really about your stuff, it's about your peace. A calm home isn't for impressing guests. It isn't for social media. It's for you. It's for the version of you who deserves to come home and finally relax. Every object you remove is a tiny weight lifted off your shoulders. Every drawer you simplify is a little more mental quiet. This is not about becoming someone with an empty, cold house. It's about becoming someone whose home finally feels like an ally. So, here's your homework for tonight. Nothing overwhelming, just 5 small steps. 1. Open a single drawer and remove anything without a home. 2. Find one duplicate item and let the extra one go. 3. Locate one guilt object and remove it from sight. 4. Stand in your space and simply notice how it feels. 5. Write down one area you want to simplify tomorrow. That's it. 5 tiny actions, not a whole weekend of cleaning, just tiny signals to your mind that things are changing. You don't need a perfect home to feel peace.
You just need a home that isn't fighting you anymore. And that starts with one drawer, one shelf, one small decision tonight. If this idea of a calmer, simpler home speaks to you, you're not alone. There's a whole community here who believes life doesn't need to be complicated to feel full. If that's you, consider subscribing. Join others who are learning to live with less noise and more peace, one small habit at a time. Your home can support you. Your life can feel lighter, and it can start tonight.